Am I the asshole for refusing to host Thanksgiving after my sister handed out a family code of conduct contract?
No.
Wait, contracts on a thing? This family must be wild, bro.
You can do whatever you want because that's some wild.
I'm breaching the fuck out of that contract.
What do you think's on the contract? What would you put on your...
No Donald Trump slander. I'm assuming that's what's on there.
I would be okay with no political talk.
No political talk is fine.
Yeah. Because this is for Thanksgiving, right? But any holiday. It's like, I haven't seen you guys for 2 months. This is what you want to talk about? What the fuck are we doing here?
Let's not make me hate you immediately.
Yeah. I want to enjoy my dry ass turkey, as Sean calls it.
It's just not good.
All right, so this happened recently, and I'm still baffled. For context, I, 32 female, have hosted Thanksgiving for my family every year since I moved into my house 5 years ago. It's always a little messy and chaotic, but that's part of the charm, right? This year, my sister, 29 female, decided she wanted to help bring some order to the gathering. At first, I thought she just meant coordinating who would bring what dishes or help with cleanup. Instead, she showed up at my house last week with printed copies of what she called a family code of conduct. I do like how Opie's like, I was really hoping she'd bring coordinate dishes and stuff. It's like, no, This is not helpful at all.
She wanted a decorum paper signed.
She handed these out and insisted everyone read and sign them before attending Thanksgiving. Some highlights included 1. A rule against overlapping conversations at the dinner table, with suggestions for taking turns like a respectful debate club. 2. A ban on politics or controversial topics.
That's fine.
I'm fine with that.
With her as the final arbiter of what was too heated, so that could be problematic depending on...
Wait, what was the last thing you said?
With her being the final arbiter of what was too controversial or political.
Oh, so she calls the shots?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would think she would just give the host the final arbiter
say.
role.
Yeah.
Nah, she wants power, bro.
Yeah, the first part of 2 I agree with. The last part's not in your control. 3, a dress code of smart casual because holiday photos should reflect well on the family.
Nope, I'm wearing shorts. Fuck you mean.
4, assigned seating that she claimed was based on optimal personality compatibility. She was completely serious. When I laughed and said, you can't be serious, she accused me of not taking her efforts to improve family dynamics seriously. I told her I wasn't going to enforce a code of conduct at my house and that if she wanted to micromanage Thanksgiving, she could host it herself. She doubled down saying I was being ungrateful and stubborn, so I canceled hosting and now the family is mad at me. My mom thinks I should have just humored her for the day, while my brother, 35 male, is refusing to go anywhere unless no one tries to draft a holiday constitution. I'm torn.
I like him. I'm with
I'm torn. Was I wrong for standing my ground, or should I have let her run the day to keep the peace?
No, it's your house.
I would just agree, and then as soon as it starts happening, the whole house is just like, and then just disregard because it's ridiculous. It sounds like nobody, at least the people that were flaming weren't like, it sounds like we agreed. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. I feel like everybody probably had the same instinct as you, being like, this is fucking insanity. We're just going to, say we're going to follow the rules and then immediately not. So that's where my head would have been. I do think it's weird that they're all mad at you for it.
Yeah.
I feel like they should just be like, yeah, that shit was crazy.
Or maybe one of them hosts Thanksgiving for once.
Yeah. I'm like, not one person has just been like, all right, well, I'll host. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I would have ended Thanksgiving. I would have just uninvited her.
Yes. I agree with that.
Personally. Because, everybody else, I'm not going to, especially because I don't know if this was recently posted, but we're getting close to American Thanksgiving. So
well, wait, it would be when this episode comes out.
Oh, yeah. By the time this comes out. Yeah. By the time of recording, it's getting awfully close. So I would imagine it'd be pretty stressful for anybody to be like, all of a sudden, they're the host. So I would have just uninvited the wild sibling. But yeah, that's just me. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that the OP is wrong to end it. It's their house. They could do whatever the fuck. I'm always pro your house, your rules. So yeah, I don't think the only person here that sucks is the sibling, and I guess not the
family.
brother. The brother's rad
chill.
as fuck. Yeah, he's sick as fuck. But yeah, the mom for getting anybody that's actually genuinely mad about it. I think they need to chill out and direct their anger at the correct person.
Yeah, the way I'd be bullying my sister if this ever happened to me, and I would literally break every single rule imaginable in that little court of law they had. First thing, I'm gonna start it off. I'm like, you know what? I will talk about controversial topics, you piece of shit. And the other thing, what were the other rules again? They were talking about like
no overlapping dialogue.
conversation. The way I would just be shouting at Uncle Bob across the room, like, "Hey, how the fuck are you, Bob?" And then afterwards, I'm also gonna be fucking sitting at random spots all the time just to piss them off. So yes, I would bully my sister into this situation if that was ever me.
Yeah, I feel like everybody would have if this happened, nobody would have fought. I can't imagine anybody being on brand with this, being like, wait, why do you sit me so far away from my favorite cousin?
Yeah.
You don't think we're compatible? Yeah, I would. Yeah. There's no way the family is on board with the rules.
Yeah. Also, who decides who's compatible or not? Like, that's usually you sit beside people you like at Thanksgiving dinner or whatever.
Yeah, this gives me Angela vibes from The Office.
I just feel like this is like a stats. Like I was picturing like a stats person, like a data analytics for like a sports team.
She was in accounting.
Yeah, for a sports team where they're like, okay, yeah, I know the stats. Whenever we overlap dialogue, it leads to this, things like that.
Yeah.
97% chance of disagreement and debate.
It's crazy how Juliet can probably put something like a dashboard together for that.
Probably.
One of her class, she has to make a freaking chess game, which is crazy.
A chess game?
Yeah. I'm like, what?
What do you mean? A chess game?
Isn't there just one game of chess?
An actual game, like an application game for one of her classes.
To play chess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I thought you meant invent rules for chess. I
was like, I think they've done it.
They perfected that shit.
They did it.
Reddit deemed not the asshole. Sensitive note 1139 said, simple fix. Tell her she's welcome to not come to your house for Thanksgiving. Host the family members who are willing to come. Never do something to keep the peace. That just leads to more problems down the road. When your parents get upset and say anything again, let them know they are welcome to go to your sister's and live by her rules for the holiday. Thanksgiving is stressful enough to do without BS rules. And then they put, my mother-in-law only has a few rules. 1, food will be on the table as soon as it's done in the afternoon. If you can't make it on time, there will be leftovers. 2, no one may talk about religion or politics. Again, I agree with that one.
Yes,
I like that one.
3, little kids may have chicken nuggets if they want them. These rules prevent
adults?
drama. Yeah, I think it's an asshole of not having. I want chicken nuggets.
What the fuck? Kidding me? Never say no to chicken nuggets.
Yeah. So, I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's like, again, it's your house, your rules. If you want to have your own rules, you can make those.
Yeah, you can host it.
And then people
Start a fight club at the basement or something. Air out your, grievances and all your freaking frustrations and beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, I don't know how true this is, but I saw that there's like, it's like a holiday thing in Peru.
Yes.
Where they just fucking, all the beef, they
squash it.
They squash it on one day and they all fight. They're off.
They just call each other out.
Family
and
members?
then they're friends afterwards.
No,
or just anyone.
Citizens of
it was it's like a village, yeah, like a specific village. I think so
it's like
Peru.
The Purge, but no murder.
Yeah, no murder. No. It's just a fist fight, and then the rest of the city will break it up when it gets out of hand.
Okay.
Yeah,
but they have to. I think they start and end every fight with a hug.
Yeah, it's like it's a very civilized way of beating the shit out of each other.
It's Peru. I have no idea if it's real. I've never been to Peru, but that's what a TikTok told me.
I love how we're just like spreading misinformation potentially.
Well, I'm saying it's not a fact.
Hold on.
I don't know.
A quick Google search, perusing in the internet. It's called Takanakui. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It means to hit each other. It's an annual established practice of fighting fellow community members held on December 25th by the inhabitants of the Chumbivilcas province near Cusco in Peru.
They got it. They got something going on right there. That's something I'm into it. Yeah. If I could call out Greg Abbott once a year, Are you fucking kidding
Every
me?
year.
Square up, bitch.
Yeah, but then you have to hug him, Sean.
I do have to hug him. But who says I can't fucking give him
Just give him
Bear
a real
hug.
hard hug.
a real hard hug.